Hi students, how are you? Hope you are all doing well. And thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel Knox Way to Learn. And in this class today, I am going to explain you the poem Any Woman from the poetry section written by Catherine Tynan. Actually, in our syllabus, this is the fourth poem. But in this academic year, due to COVID-19 problem, the first poem has been deleted from the syllabus. So, this fourth poem goes to the third place. Okay, whatever may be the number, let's move on. And before going into the poem, let's know something about the poetess Catherine Tynan. So actually the writer is female, so we should call her poetess. So if the writer is male, we call him poet. If the writer is female, we call her poetess. But universally, irrespective of the gender, the writer can be called poet. So whatever may be the gender, we can call poet. Okay, now let's see something about the poet Catherine Tynan. You see about the poet Catherine Tynan, 1859-1931. That means this poet Catherine Tynan, she was born in the year of 1859 and she died in the year of 1931. She was an Irish born writer. That means she was born in the country of Ireland, known mainly for her novels and poetry. So, the specialty of the poet Catherine Tynan was she wrote more than 100 novels. This is her specialty. So, she is well known and she is popular with her novels. She was born in an agricultural family in Dublin. Dublin is the capital city of Ireland and she was born in that city and educated at a convent school in Drogheda. Her poems were first published in 1878. You see, she was born in 1859 and her poems were first published in 1878. That means at the age of just 19 years, her poems were published. So, this is a great achievement. She had close association with the poet Gerard Manley Hopkins and married him. She went on to play a major part in Dublin in literary circles until she married and moved to England. So, after getting married, she moved to England from Ireland. Later, she lived at Claremorris, County Mayo. She wrote more than 100 novels. This is very, very important. So, being a female writer, writing more than 100 novels is not an ordinary achievement. This is extraordinary achievement. We have to remember it. Her collected poems appeared in 1930. She also wrote 5 autobiographical volumes. So, in those autobiographical volumes, she wrote about the incidents, the happenings which happened in her life and which she has seen in the period of her life. She wrote about those autobiographical volumes. Her poem, Any Woman, is a beautiful picture of woman in her extraordinary duties in the family. So, in this poem, Catherine Tynan describes the greatness of the woman, especially the woman who is in the family, housewives. It is an inspiring poem that celebrates the glory of womanhood. Glory means greatness. She is describing about the greatness of womanhood. That means describing about the greatness of being a woman. That is the theme of this poem, Any Woman. Okay. Now, this is something about the poet Catherine Tynan. Now, let's see the poem. So, actually, in the poem, there are 6 stanzas. And each stanza contains 4 lines. So, these are called quatrains. If a stanza contains just 2 lines, that is called couplet. If a stanza contains 4 lines, that is called quatrains. Okay. And moreover, this poem has been written rhyming with rhyming words. Rhyming words means, you see, except in the first stanza, from the second stanza you can find rhyming words. Rhyming words means, you see in the part, at the end of the first line there is one word, hearth, and at the end of the third line you can find earth. So hearth, earth, both are pronounced in the similar way. That means those two words are rhyming. In the same way, the last words of the second line and fourth line, what are they? Sun, stone, sun, stone. So like that. So the last word of the first line and third, the last word of the third line, they both are rhyming, and the last word of the second line and the last word of the fourth line both are rhyming. So these are rhyming words. So this poem has been written in rhyming like this, except in the first stanza. Okay, now let's see what is the poem. So in this poem, the poet Catherine Tynan describes the greatness of woman and the great qualities of woman. What is the role she plays in the family, and what if the woman is taken away from the family, and what will happen if the woman is taken away from the family. So she is describing these things in this poem. Now let's see. You see the first stanza. I am the pillars of the house. First I will read the stanza. You just listen to me and follow. Just look at the stanza. I am showing the text on the screen. You just see it and listen to me. I am the pillars of the house, the keystone of the ark am I. Take me away, and roof and wall would fall to ruin me utterly. Okay, I am the pillars of the house, the keystone of the ark am I. Take me away, and roof and wall would fall to ruin me utterly. Here, I refers to the writer herself, the poet herself. I am the pillars of the house, and moreover, here I refers to the woman. Woman means any woman. Okay, so I am the pillars of the house. Here, the woman is compared to the pillars. So this is a metaphor. So you already know, if two things are compared to each other, those are said to be, without using as or like, it is said to be a metaphor in English literature. Okay, if two things are compared to each other without using as or like, that is called a metaphor. Here the woman is compared with a pillar which is used in the construction of the house. That means while constructing a house, pillar is very important. Based on that pillar, the house stands up. So if you remove the pillar or basement, the whole house will collapse. So in that way, the pillar is very important. The basement is very important for a house, and the same way woman is very important to the family. That means here the woman is compared with the pillar of a house. Okay, understand? The keystone of the ark am I. Here the second line ends with a question. The keystone of the ark am I. So ark, what is the meaning of ark? Ark is a curved structure which is built on the wall or on a temple or on some construction. So ark, this is a curved like structure. So that I am the keystone of the ark. Keystone is the main part between the left side and right side of the ark, the main part of the ark. If you remove that keystone, the entire ark will fall down. Okay, so the woman is just like keystone of the ark. Okay, the woman is just like a keystone of the ark. That means if you remove that keystone, the ark will fall down. In the same way, if a woman is taken away from the family, the whole family will collapse. That is the meaning. So in this way, the poet is showing the importance and greatness of the woman to a family. So the keystone of the ark am I. Take me away, and roof and wall would fall to ruin me utterly. So if you if you take away the keystone of the ark will fall down. In the same way, I have already told you, if the woman is taken away from the family, automatically the family will collapse. So that is the meaning of the first stanza. In the first stanza, the poet is saying that the woman is the backbone of the family. The woman is the backbone of the family. If you remove that backbone, the entire family will collapse. That means the poet is saying that the woman is very, very important. The woman plays a very important role or key role in a family. That is the meaning of the first stanza. Now let's move to the second stanza. First I will read it. I am the fire upon the hearth. I am the light of the good sun. I am the heat that warms the earth, which else were colder than a stone. I am the fire upon the hearth. I am the light of the good sun. I am the heat that warms the earth, which else were colder than a stone. So here also the poet is showing us the greatness of the woman in the family. I am the fire upon the hearth, Hearth, hearth. Hearth is a place in cold countries, especially in European countries. In the middle of the house or at the corner of a house, they maintain a fireplace because the climate is very cold. So if the fireplace is maintained in the middle of the house or at the corner of the house, the entire house will be kept warm. Okay, that is called hearth. That place is called hearth. So I am the fire upon the hearth. I am just like a hearth in the family. So if the climate is so cold, then in that situation, if we sit in front of some hearth, we feel very comfortable. In the same way, if the woman is in the house, the members of the family, maybe the children, maybe the husband, whoever may be in the family, they feel very comfortable. I am the light of the good sun. I am the light of the good sun. So we are getting the light and heat and warmth from the sun. In the same way, the family gets convenience and comfortability from the housewife, I mean the woman. So here the woman is just like the sun who gives the light and comfort to the whole world. In the same way, woman creates comfort and convenience to the entire family. I am the heat that warms the earth. I am the heat that warms the earth, which else were colder than a stone. And moreover, the poet is saying that the woman is greater than the sun. So, because if the sun is scorching at the midday, you just go out and stand in the sun, automatically you will feel inconvenience. But the sun in the house, sun in the family, I mean the woman, she never creates any discomfort like that. She never creates any inconvenience like that. So she creates some cozy atmosphere with her warmth and affection and sentiment in the family. So in that sense, the woman is greater than the sun. Now let's see the third stanza. At me the children warm their hands. I am their light of love alive. Without me cold the hearthstone stands, nor could the precious children thrive. At me the children warm their hands. At me the children warm their hands. That means whenever the children have any difficulty or whenever the children need any support or any help, the first person they look for is the mother in the family. So the woman, at me the children warm their hands. So whenever they need any help or support, automatically the children go to the mother, I mean woman, and they get their problems solved. That means they get some comfort. So at me the children warm their hands. That is meaning of warm their hands means they get rid of their problems and they get some comfortability at the woman. I am their light of love alike. I am their light of love alive. Sorry. I am their light of love alive. So, without me, cold the hearthstone stands, nor could the precious children thrive. This is not precious. So, most of the people pronounce this word as precious, but remember this is it should be pronounced as precious, which means very, very valuable. So, without me, cold the hearthstone stands, nor could the precious children thrive. So, if the fireplace is not in the house, the members in the family feel very inconvenience. In the same way, if the woman is not in the house, the members of the family they feel very inconvenience and they feel very discomfort. And moreover, nor could the precious children thrive. Without me, the children cannot grow. So here you see the word THRIVE. Thrive means to grow properly. So, if the woman is not in the house, the children cannot grow properly. They cannot become good citizens. Okay, so automatically they take, if the woman is not in the house, the children go in the wrong way. The children go in the wrong ways and they become useless. So without me, nor could the precious children thrive. So, without me, the children cannot grow properly and they cannot become good citizens or responsible citizens. That means, in this stanza, the poet is saying that the woman plays a key role in nurturing the children, in making the children good citizens or responsible citizens. Now, let's move on to the next stanza. I am the twist that holds together the children in its sacred ring, their knot of love from whose close tether no lost child goes a wandering. I am the twist. Here, twist is not which we see in the movies. So, here, twist is something which is used to hold together, like for our windows and doors at the corner we can see one thing, it holds the door and the fixed part. This is between the door and the fixed part. Okay, so this helps the door or window to open and close like this, that is called twist. So I am the twist that holds together. Okay, I am the twist who holds all the members of the family together. The children in its sacred ring. You see, a ring or some chain. You take a ring or chain. So on the ring you can find some beads. In the chain you can find some beads. These beads are put together by using a thread. So that means the woman is just like a thread in the ring or a chain which holds together, which holds all the members of the family together. Their knot of love from whose close tether no lost child goes a wandering. So I have already explained you in the previous stanza that if that thread is not there, the beads, you take any chain or garland, if the thread is not there, all the flowers or beads go away. In the same way, if the woman is not in the family, the children or members of the family go away and they become useless. So no lost child goes a wandering. Wandering means to walk here and there aimlessly. So this is the meaning of this stanza. Next, let's move on to the next stanza. I am the house from floor to roof. I deck the walls, the board I spread. I spin the curtains, warp and woof, and shake down to be their bed. I am the house from floor to roof. I am the house from floor to roof. Here, floor to roof means A to Z. I am the house from floor to roof. That means I am A to Z in the house. Okay. From morning to evening, she takes care of everything from A to Z. She arranges books and lunch boxes and breakfast for the children who are going to the school, and she arranges dresses, or something needed material for her husband who goes to office. So in that way she looks after, she takes care of everything in the house from A to Z. So that means I am the house from floor to roof. I deck the walls. Deck, generally deck means deck is a space between the edges of a boat on which the passengers can sit. But here the deck means decoration. So I deck the walls, the board I spread, I deck the walls. So the woman, the housewife decorates the house and keeps the house very clean. This is the duty done by a woman in the house. I deck the walls, the board I spread. If we are still in the bed, she comes and she spins the curtains. Okay, she bends the curtains and she tries to wake up us. She tries to wake up us and shake down to be their bed. So she shakes us to get up from the bed. So that is the role the woman plays in the house. She goes to bed late and she gets up before everybody does. So that means she is taking a lot of responsibility in the house. She is taking a lot of responsibility in doing household chores. Next, you see the last stanza. I am their wall against all danger, their door against the wind and snow. Thou whom a woman laid in a manger, take me not till the children grow. Okay, I am their wall against all danger. I am there. There means the members of the family. I am their wall against all danger. So, if any member of the family gets any problem, or if any member of the family faces any problem, or if any member of the problem wants any help, immediately the person where they look is the woman. So, I am the wall against all danger. If any danger comes from outside, the woman comes forward and she stands like a wall and protects her, the members of the family. Their door against the wind and snow. Their door against the wind and snow. Generally, if the climate is so cool, we close the window to protect ourselves from the cold. So in that way, if any danger or difficulty comes from outside to this family, the woman acts just like a window and she closes that window and she protects her people. Thou whom a woman laid in a manger, thou whom a woman laid in a manger. Here thou, thou means you. So in thou is an archaic word which is used in literary writings, literary works. So thou means you. Thou whom a woman laid in a manger. Manger is just like a box like structure which is placed in the stable, from which the horses and cattle and buffaloes and cows feed from. Okay, this is a manger. This is a box like structure. This is placed to feed the animals, the cattle. So thou whom a woman laid in a manger, take me not till the children grow. So here the poet is saying that the woman is just like a manger from which the members of the family take everything from that manger, just like the animals take their feed, grass like that, they take their feed from that manger. In the same way, the woman acts like a manger who provides everything to the members of her family. Take me not till the children grow. And finally, she is praying to God to not to take away until the children grown up and stand on their own feet. This is the prayer. Okay, the woman is praying to the God that God not to take away until her children are grown up and they stand on their own feet. That is the affection and sentiments the woman feels towards the members of her family. So in this way, in this poem, the poet Catherine Tynan describes the glory and greatness of a woman in a family. So if the woman is taken away from the family, automatically the family will collapse. Just like if the keystone is taken from the ark will fall down. If the pillar is taken away from a building or some construction, that construction will automatically fall down. In the same way, the woman is very, very important, and if she is taken away, the entire family will fall down. That is the importance of the woman in a family. But unfortunately, in our families or in our society, a woman doesn't get respect as much as the man gets. So this is very unfortunate. So hereafter we must realize and we must recognize the importance of woman, I mean the mother in our family, and give her respect and take care of her. So this is what the poet Catherine Tynan is saying us. So this is all about this poem, and this is all about this class. In the next class, let's see what are the annotations and questions asked from this lesson. So until then, bye. And before that, if you feel this video is useful to you, please like and share with your friends so that they can also learn. And if you are watching our channel for the first time, please subscribe to our channel Knox Way to Learn. Thank you so much.